I was just at the grocery store and I couldn't believe the prices of bread. And everyone talks about the prices of eggs, but eggs are still expensive compared to what we used to buy back in the days. In America right now, people are really, really suffering. People could barely afford to buy groceries, they could barely afford to pay their rent. Let's tap a little bit into the grocery prices. Check the reality.
I just seen this post on Facebook where this lady showed us her mobile order from Walmart from 2020, and she showed us the price increases. Y'all, look at how fucking inflation is taking over. This is crazy. Back in 2020, a pack of grape, man, every item I'm finna show you is great value, so it's not name brand. So I'm pretty sure all the prices just really went up on Walmart brand items. But back in 2020, a pack of turkey meat, 16 ounce, was $3.14. That same pack of meat is now $6.72 in the store today. Then she showed the actual breakdown of the price increase. That shit increased over 100%. $3.58 difference. Roll of ground beef was $3.46 in 2020. Roll of ground beef is now $5.47. Out fucking rages. More than 50% price increase. $2 difference. More than $2 difference. Yeah, that's 1 cent. Tostino's party pieces was $4.88. Shit is now $7.64, gang. $7 for some pizza that ain't even good. I never ate this shit a day in my life. I don't feed it to y'all kids. Waffles, $2.93, 2020. Now $4.14. $4.14. Okay, so this is ground beef. What I showed at first was ground beef chuck. So this is ground beef, was $2.96, 2020. It's now $4.42 now today in the store. It didn't even went up on the Vienna sausages. 43 cents in 2020. Hoes now 77 cents. I mean, that ain't bad, but still, it still went up. Hellman's mayonnaise was $3.77. I don't even eat mayonnaise. I'm a Miracle Whip type of motherfucker. It's now $5.48. Shaking my dreads. Shaking my dreads. Applesauce was $1.98 in 2020. That shit is now $3.12. Ridiculous. This is just really fucking crazy right here. 2020, raw honey was already $6.88. That's expensive to me for some fucking honey. I don't even eat honey. They want $10 for that shit now. That's damn near 20. Child. Salted butter was $2.98. That shit $3.68 now. And I don't even eat sweet cream butter. I thought that shit says, oh, it do say salted. Okay. This is what's crazy right here. And I don't even eat Great Value bacon. I eat Tyson. That's even more expensive. Great Value Hickory smoked pork bacon was $11.98 in 2020. That shit is $16.48 for a pack of bacon. A pack of bacon is $20 fucking dollars, y'all. Wake up. Wake the fuck up. It's real. $20 for a pack of bacon? It's crazy. I'm finna go vegan. And that's gonna even be more expensive. Goddamn. What do we eat? At this point, I don't know. Sugar was $1.58. Now $3.12. Can't even get no cheap sugar around this month. Biscuits ain't even $1 no more. They used to be $1.06. They want $1.78. Now that's $2. That's damn near $2. Yeah, plus tax. Inflation is real. And when these people say they broke, they ain't lying.
This is gonna make some people mad, but I really don't care. Your income determines your lifestyle. You cannot afford something, then you don't buy it. I don't care if it's trendy. I don't care if you think you need it. If you have a lifestyle you dream about living, do not try to make that work off of $30,000 a year, because it's not gonna work. And if you don't like your lifestyle that you're getting with the income you have, then guess whose job it is to change it? It's yours. You have access to anything and everything on the internet. If you do not want to take an extra couple hours out of your week to research ways that you can make extra money for yourself, that's on you. But I know there's a percentage of people out there who do not want to work a 9-to-5 the rest of their life. No, it's not going to happen overnight. It is going to take effort. It's going to take time. But guess what? If you tell yourself you could do it, you could do it. And that's the part where most people fail, and they don't think they could do it. When you look at people who are successful, there's not much a difference between me and you and them.
I'm an American. I pay $1,600 for a flat that has no bedroom. That's 2/3 of my income. I'm an American. I work 50 hours a week. I don't have health insurance. I'm an American. I couldn't afford to have a child even if I wanted to. I'm $7,000 in debt. I'm an American. My health is declining because I can't afford Whole Foods because that's too expensive for my life. I am very overqualified for my job, but no one else is hiring. I'm an American. I make my boss hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, while I can barely keep myself alive. I'm an American. I have never been out of the States. I have never been on a vacation. I'm an American. I make 20-some dollars an hour. A livable wage here is like 30-some. Yet I don't qualify for government assistance whatsoever. On the days I don't work, I'm so tired I just sleep all day. I'm an American. My electric bill is so expensive I sit outside in the heat because I can't afford to turn the AC on in the damn house. I'm an American, and I fear I'm just an average American. I'm living the American dream.
I'm so fucking tired of life. I can't afford to live here anymore. I can't afford to live here anymore. I just spent 6 hours of my life serving tables, running around to make $50. To make $50. And I already know the comments are going to be like, well, get a better job. I'm trying. I moved here 3 weeks ago. I've sent out over 100 resumes. I've had one interview. I didn't get the job. I knew I blew it. I did not get the job. I'm trying. The only reason why I got a server job is to make some money while I'm trying to get my big girl job again so I can get checks that actually matter. So I can make money I can actually live off of. But nobody calls. Nobody's calling for these jobs. Indeed is, we're hiring, or where? Okay, because I sent my resume and I can't afford anything. Okay, I live with my son and his roommates right now, and I'm very thankful for that, but I need my own place and I can't afford it. I can't afford anything. I cannot afford to live here anymore. And I can't take my own life. So what am I supposed to do?
I'm super curious. How much is everybody spending in groceries each month? We're probably doing about $1,700 a month. It's nuts.
You guys, I can't afford it. I can't afford life. I just can't. It's so hard. It's so expensive. It's so darn expensive to live nowadays. I just can't do it. I don't know how everybody else is doing it. I don't know what kind of money you're making. Where are you guys working? That is normal people. I'm talking about normal people. I'm talking about not influencers, not these crazy high corporate jobs, normal jobs. What are you guys doing? Because apparently I'm doing something wrong. I can't afford life with my job. I can't afford it. And I can't leave either. So that's that.
Here are some things that I had to give up because I can no longer afford them in this economy. Getting my hair done. These roots are atrocious, but I just don't have $300 to scrounge up every time I need to get my hair dyed. Instead of getting my nails done every 2 weeks, I sometimes go like 2 months without getting them done. Eating out at restaurants. I love food, but I just can't afford spending $100 every time I go out. Getting my friends and boyfriend just because gifts. In this economy, there's no way. Grocery shopping without a strict list. Girl dates. I used to be so excited getting in the car, driving to Starbucks, getting a little Starbucks drink, and then going to Target. Nope, can't do that anymore. High quality, like anything. Makeup, clothes. I haven't bought anything for myself in months.
You guys want to talk about some crazy shit? This is $100 worth of groceries. $100 even. That's before taxes. $100 right here.
While everybody trying to find a sale and a clearance for the holidays, I just want to know when them chicken wings going on sale? Huh? When them grapes going down? Huh? When them onions gonna be a little bit cheaper? I can't Alfredo them babies to death. At this point, I'm just working for groceries. That's almighty.
Here in the Arctic, grocery prices are extremely expensive, which is why up here we try to go hunting for our own food as much as we can. but I think it's crazy how much things cost up here compared to the South. And here in Inuvik, we have a highway that goes in and out of the community, so groceries aren't even as close to as expensive as they are in other northern communities. But yeah, when we got groceries at Northern, this is what we got, and it ended up costing $121.
Grocery prices have gotten legitimately out of control expensive. I live in New York City, which is already a very expensive area. I'm also a financial planner, so I see people's budgets all the time. And no matter where people live, I have seen this consistent pattern of grocery prices eating up people's budgets and becoming more and more expensive over time. Like, here are some videos of prices that I took in my grocery store a couple days ago. I know that produce is typically expensive, but these prices are beyond what I have seen. Even like for staples, it is so unbelievably expensive. And I think it's so important to continuously talk about just how bad inflation has gotten for a lot of people, because it is specifically hitting these industries and sectors that people have to pay for. You have to pay for food, you have to eat, it's a non-negotiable expense. And you also grocery shop frequently because you have to keep buying food. And so again, it's a very visceral thing where people are seeing these high prices over and over again and are having to adjust their budgets accordingly. High grocery prices are affecting everybody, but they specifically affect lower income people more because a greater percent of their income is going towards groceries. And when your grocery bill increases drastically, that leaves less room for other things like paying down debt, saving for emergencies, just like having a good financial foundation. And I think this is just another example of how we're seeing this K-shaped recovery where lower income people specifically are really, really struggling in the economy. And we're seeing in the headlines how, yes, people are cutting back, but there's certain things that you can't cut back on, like food. You have to buy food. And so I think we're going to continuously see the repercussions of people whose budgets are completely stretched and are just struggling to afford just putting food on the table. And that's why I think it's important to continuously bring this up and how these larger forces are affecting people's day to day.
You know, some of what we just heard, it just goes to show you we have to constantly be investing in our futures. With inflation at 2% year over year, every year your money is becoming 2% less in terms of wealth, in terms of value. Your purchasing power is decreasing year over year, mainly because many people don't really know how to manage their money well, especially in these days and times. We have to keep in mind that the cost of something yesterday, that was yesterday's price. Today's price could be much, much different. And this problem is not just happening here in America. It's happening worldwide. You know, I was recently on a trip overseas in Europe, and I was comparing the prices. And while the prices are not as bad as American prices, they are quite inflated compared to what they used to be over 10 years ago when I visited Europe back then. And, you know, it's a sad reality, but at the end of the day, we have to keep moving forward and keep marching forward and innovate, find new ways to make money, find new ways to save. We should be saving every single penny. Well, now pennies may be going away soon, but we should try to save every single cent that we earn and invest it. And so that way our purchasing power will remain either the same or increase over time. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure you like and subscribe to Reality Check Report. I'll see you on the next one.